Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Back for our third game for the night. We've got Knights versus Samba. Another exciting game. So Knights, top of the table really, practically unbeaten, reigning champions. Can't say enough about them really. Samba, the rising team, coming up through the ranks. They've struggled over the past few seasons, but they seem to be making some improvements. So they're a team to watch out for. Team lineups for the game, starting with the Knights. We've got Josh Kovacs at number 1 in goals. 29, Ante Visevic. 21, Luke Visevic. 16 is Josip Vukadin. Chris Garlia at number 6. Number 3, David Stojic. 11, Marko Sestan. And 15, Peter Vukadin. For Samba, we've got Kevin Ferrugia, the mainstay in goals. Number 1, Hayden Cherkop. Number 7, 11, Ryan Cherkop. At 6, we've got Michael Klanaris. 4, Daniel Rushi. 8, Leon Theodoropoulos. 5, Gerang Gamis. 9, Jamie Nicholas. 21, Danny Nguyen. And number 2, Nathan Campbell. Okay, our sponsors are La Puqueta Caroline Springs, Joma Australia, NetCentric, otherwise known as OnFlow Media, the Cal Kings, and Ace Tire and Auto Service in Caroline Springs. Our referees tonight are Godwill and Oscar. And our commentators are Roger Kua and myself, Marko Barisic. So the game has already just kicked off and we've got Samba in possession. Hayden Cherkop pulling the strings.
Yeah, it should be a very interesting game here tonight, Marko. You've got two sides that have attacking sides, and probably it's going to be similar to the previous game, which was a great game. Just a 2-1 scoreline to the Western Falcons, but I think that we're going to see more goals in this game, Marko. So you've got Payton on the ball now. He's probably the best player for Samba and the most influential. Very experienced player, technically gifted. You know, he's got speed, Marko. You know, he runs back, you know, extremely well, covers that ball. So he'll be impacted. And this is the other player, the main player, probably one of the best or the best player in the competition. Josip, he's just so calm on the ball, Marko. You know, his distribution, you know, is absolutely brilliant. You know, he's either setting up a goal, Marko, or scoring goal himself, and he rarely misses. He gets into great position. So, yeah, excellent work there again. So, yeah, so we should have a very competitive game tonight, Marko.
Yeah, definitely want to really stick around and watch.
Well, and a shot there by the Knights and just wide of the post there, but well covered. It was covered by the goalkeeper either way.
I believe that was Luke Visevic for Knights. Kevin goes long. Knights in possession now. Josip, of course, no less. Luke out to David. David in possession. Passes to the back post.
Another missed opportunity there. And I just feel just in the first couple of minutes, Marko, Samba just finding it hard just to get back into position at the moment. So just to cover that final pass or final shot, Marko. So, but it's early days yet, and well done there by Hayden. He's a great player, Hayden. I really enjoy watching him. He gets back, he hustles, Marko. He's a you know, just a great asset for Samba, and just lost the position there by Samba, and it's a Knights ball, Marko.
Yeah, definitely. Ryan trying to hold off his marker, trying to make something, create something in the corner. Never easy though. Knights in possession now. Luke Visevic to David. David looking for options. Samba on the counter now. Hayden Cherkop by himself. Still in possession. Hayden. Chris Garlia. Chris Garlia loses it to Jamie Nicholas. Out to Daniel Rushi. And it's a Samba side ball. Yeah, this is going to be a tough game for Samba based on past history, no doubt. So almost 4 minutes into the first half, and we're still 0-0 here.
Yeah, we're going to, as I said, Mike, I think that this is a game, it's going to be also a game of fatigue also. But both of these teams, Marco, they've got plenty of subs on the bench, both of them. They're both teams that obviously take it out right to the end of the game. And they do create a lot of chances, both sides. And just a bit of lack of communication there probably by the player. He's probably caught in two minds there. But some have got the ball in the opposition half, back to their own half. To Hayden. Hayden's got the ball now to number 9, which is Jamie. Now they've just lost possession of the ball. You've got number 3, which, just a deflection, just unlucky there. They've got a deflection.
David Stoich with the goal there.
Yeah, David just had a shot. It's just deflected off the Samba player, which I think it was Hayden, and just goalkeeper's gone one way, Marco, and the ball's gone the other. So it's just a bit unfortunate there for Samba. They haven't played badly. We haven't played 5 minutes, Marco. No team's played. We'll say bad in that sense. But well done there by Hayden. Excellent work. And now Samba with the ball, and just I find Mark, I don't know, at the start of this game, if you compare it to the first two games, you find that the players haven't really been able to put 2, 3, 4 passes together, Marco. They've been a bit complacent in that sense, and it's just a bit interesting considering that both teams have been really dominant when they do play, Marco, in regards to their passing and keeping possession.
Yes, definitely. Samba struggling a little bit, at least initially now in the first 5 minutes, to really make themselves seen in the game.
And it might be probably that pressure that they do know that they are playing the reigning champions, and the Knights haven't lost yet. So, and Samba have been playing extremely well. And see, once again, great work there by the goalkeeper, and a few missed opportunities there for. Oh, good ball there, and good coverage, and that man again, Marco. It's that man again, Josip. He's the first one. He actually had a shot. Yeah, he had the final pass on the first shot, had a shot himself, and then he's the first one to come back and intercept that for a counter-attack.
Yeah, definitely.
And this is why, for me, he's the most complacent player and the best player in the league.
Definitely their key player for the Knights, and a big part of why they're doing so well in this season and past seasons as well. So Kevin Ferrugia, the number 1 goalkeeper for Samba.
Yeah, he's played. He's actually played really well throughout the season, Mark, and well done there by number 4, which is
Daniel Rushy.
Daniel, very good player. Daniel, I like Daniel. He's very competitive, and excellent work there. Beautiful work there by Samba. Oh no, just unable to capitalise, and just Ryan chipped the goalkeeper. But it came off the player, and just a deflection for a corner for Samba. But well done there by Michael for Samba. Extremely, great footwork there technically. Was able to set up a goal, and just unfortunate there. So, and a long ball there. Oh, good shot there, Marco. Like obviously, considering running ball down the flank. So it was well wide of the goals, but.
Samba again with the ball. Ferrugia goes
good
long.
Ball there. Excellent ball there by Kevin. And he tries to beat the ball, and just wide, and it's a foul committed by the defender for the Knights. And I think that was...
Ryan Cherkop did well
number 21. No, I think that was Luke.
Oh, Luke,
it was actually done, a foul committed there by Luke. But excellent work there by Ryan again for Samba. And great ball there. All credit to Kevin too from the goalkeeper.
Definitely.
And what can they create here, Marco? And can they get that goal back, Samba? They're actually looking much better now the last couple of minutes, Marco. Now they've over to Hayden. Hayden has a shot and deflects off Josip, I thought. No, but actually deflected off his own player. So it's a goalkeeper's ball. Now the
interesting set play there from Samba. Didn't quite work out that time, but there was clearly a plan. So something they've been working on. Good to see.
Oh, and good work there by Josip. Once again, great ball there by Josip to Luke. You know, he's just with one ball, one touch marker. He just split that defence, and there was another opportunity for the Knights, Marco.
So Michael Klinaris to Daniel Rushy. Ryan Cherkop in possession now. Goes long to Hayden. Hayden in the corner by himself.
Oh.
No one there at the back post.
And this is and Hayden's got actually a point here. He's actually telling his players why no one was in the D, and it's a fair call because both of his players are in a position where they wouldn't have received the ball. So they should have. The only thing they had to do is just run into the top of the D, and that would have been another scoring opportunity for Samba. Yeah, and this is just probably the lack of this competition, Marco. Is that because of the lack of futsal, Marco? You've always got the one or two good players that do dominate their sides, but the rest obviously not a downfall, Marco. But you know they do lack that experience, Marco, and knowledge of futsal. Now the ball is obviously to Rushy here, who's a good player, always holds his own. And now once again they've got the Josip with the ball. What can he create? Two. And well cut out there. Excellent work there by Samba. And to Hayden. Now what can Hayden do? Well cut out there by, I think it's...
This is becoming a physical game.
Yeah, it is become, but we always expected that, Mark. I always expected that, you know, that to be a physical game. And well done there by the defence of Samba. What can he do? He's got no passing option here for number 2 for Samba. But he does draw the foul and free kick to Samba, Marco. But good point you made, Marco. It has become physical because I think both teams are getting frustrated, Marco. You know, we've got 10 minutes left. You haven't had many opportunities. You have had opportunities, but not many, Marco, considering 10 minutes in futsal. And it's only 1-0, so...
Summer's doing quite well considering most teams get pummeled by the Knights, so they're doing something right.
Yeah, but we always expected that, you know. Like even we saw when the Jaguars played the Knights, Marco, it was 3-1. And Knights had to fight their way back and eventually win 4-3. So there are teams that can compete, and this is one of the teams, Samba. So what can they create here? It might be a good tackle there by the Knights on the play, because that could have easily been 1-1 there. And we've got Josip with the ball. Great technically. Loses out to the Samba defence of Michael. And Michael's, what can he support? He's got Hayden there, but... was unable to weight the ball, and obviously the pass was just too quick for Hayden to reach and goes out. So we've got Knights back with the ball now in the opposition half.
I've just noticed that Ante's not playing. He's on the bench, obviously, but he's not playing. He might be a little bit sore.
Yeah, he might be a little bit sore, but he might think obviously they've got two players maybe, and yeah, you don't know, maybe injury or...
Ante being the player coach anyway, he does basically manage the team. So
yeah,
David Stoich.
Well done there by David. He's a really solid player, but just lack of ball here. And what can Samba do here? They've got number 2 with the ball. It was good thought process there by Michael for Samba, but it was just too high for Hayden. But going back to number 3, who's which is David, he's actually a very good solid build. He's very comfortable on the ball also, Marco. So it seems that he's probably an outdoor player, most probably.
Marco Seston with a shot there from halfway, only to hit David Stoich well outside of the goal.
It wasn't David, because there also would have been a goal kick there, Marco.
Oh, I thought it was David.
No, it was number 8. It was actually came off Leon.
Okay.
So
it's a good thing I'm not referring then.
Yeah, it came off Leon there for a corner kick, Marco. So, but it was well done there. Could have been a bit scrappy there by Samba at the moment. Kevin was unable to hold the ball, and then it obviously went in the hands of his own player. Then he was unable to clear it, but much better now. And it might be a counter attack. Excellent. Just a bit too high there by Kevin. It was good thought process there, but a bit too high for Hayden, or else that would have been a counter and a one-on-one with the goalkeeper.
Something I'd instruct my keeper to do in this situation is to throw it wide instead of straight down the middle, if possible. But you'd want your teammates, in that case Hayden, to be running wide for it instead of running straight through the middle, ideally. But
it is, Mark. It just depends on where the player's positioned. Usually, obviously, it should be going down each flank. and the reason why is, Marco, because you want to draw the goalkeeper out.
That's right.
Yeah, so you're actually exposing one player, and we might have a goal scoring opportunity here. Well, Leon with the ball, but just hits it right into the opposition player. I think it was a waste opportunity there, Marco. Waste opportunity there, and a foul committed by number 2, which is Nathan for Samba. And that's 4 fouls each, Marco, we've got here. And we've got 6.5 minutes left in the first half, and 1-0 scoreline to the Black Knights.
Let's see what the Knights can do here.
What can they do, Marco? Let's see, because it doesn't really look like they... good shot there, but... Yeah, just a bit right into the wall there, Marco. So let's see what they can do in this situation. Now, they've got the ball again, Black Knights, 2.5, and this is where probably... they're just waiting for a forced error here, and they did get one now, and it just goes directly over all players out and for goalkeeper's ball. So long throw there, and this is a throw that I don't want to see from a goalkeeper. Is that a long throw when you've got a player on a player, unless he's on top of the D mark or anywhere around the D. Yeah, that player that ball does not go to a player, Marco. And the reason why, Marco? Why shouldn't that ball have gone?
I don't know, Roger.
Okay, the reason why, because his own player is facing him, Marco, which you can't see what's behind him. Yes. And if that player intercepts a ball, that becomes a counter attack for the opposition. This is why the ball should a ball like that going over should be anywhere near the D, Marco, to your target. Where if he does lose it, then obviously you've got enough time for his players, obviously, to recover. So, but once again, Marco, that's just obviously lack of experience also, but. Coming into the game also, Marco, you'll find that what's good about this competition is that players obviously are learning more and more each game as it goes on. So
interesting to see Samba to develop as a team, because when they first came in, they were really struggling, and it's taken them a while, but they've clearly improved, and I think they've done their homework. They must be... obviously analysing their matches.
Great ball there. Sorry, Mark. Great ball by Michael down the flank to Hayden, and Hayden has a shot on goal, but will save there by the number 1 by Josh. And they've actually changed their goalkeeper, Marco. So incorrectly taken there by Hayden, which is very unfortunate and very you really see that by Hayden. And this is where the players for Samba have to have a bit of. Just wait. So there's just a bit of confusion. It wasn't incorrectly taken. It was actually. A call by the other referee it was a fair call by Godwill also to retake the free kick. So sorry, the kick in. So you've got Samba on the ball. He's taken out wide. He does need support, Michael, and deflects off number 6, which is Chris. Sorry, for the Knights, and I hate him with the ball in his own half. To number 11 to
Ryan Cherkop.
To Ryan. Now, what can they do
Back
now?
to Hayden.
He probably had a shooting opportunity there because the middle was open, but he decided to pass. And once again,
Ryan Cherkop always in the thick of it.
Yeah, Ryan's also got that, and they've drawn another foul, Marco, and that's a 5th foul. And they've got 3 minutes left, just under 3 minutes now. So what can they do now? Now, this is a lack of probably experience by the Samba players, because with less than 3 minutes, Mark, and you're on 5 fouls, I'll be getting that ball as quick as possible. Not to go in the free quick kick, but I'd want the ball to be in play, Marco, to try and get that 6th foul.
Maybe they don't realise they've got 5 fouls.
Yeah, but that's also a lack of experience, Marco, because we even playing overseas and even in Asia, or whether it was played in Europe, always to look at the stop clock, Marco. Yeah, because that actually controls your play also as a player. So, and shot well wide there by, I think it's Chris Galea there, Marco. So, and this is what I'll be doing. I'll be bringing that ball back into play as quick as possible, Marco, just to try and gain possession, hold that ball, try and draw that foul. And this is where obviously it's just a bit of a lack of experience also. Yeah, and as we said, Marco, and you did say it before, it is getting a little bit physical now. And this is probably what you don't want to see, because you've got two competitive sides here. It's 1-1. You don't want to see any we'll say unfair tackles, Marco, So a loss of Trinidad. Now you've got a counter-attack. You've got a counter-attack here, and well covered there. I think that was by Chris Galea, Marco. No,
yes,
it's sorry, that's Chris there. Sorry,
I think that's Marco Sistan you're referring to, the number 11.
So you've got Hayden on the ball now. What there by Hayden? It was actually well done there by Hayden. It was just the plays have to move for him, because he's not going to give the ball where the player is, and what people have to realise in futsal, Marco, also, it's not the play with the ball that's going to make the decision. It's a play without the ball. It's that pass. It's the next pass, Marco, and that's what they have to realise. But excellent work there by Michael. It's been really impressive. He's always give that final ball, Michael, for Samba number 6. I think you pronounce a Clonarus, Marco.
Michael Clonarus, I believe, yes.
Yeah, but he's played extremely well. He's always been confident. He's given that final pass. You've got 30 seconds left, Marco. What can they do? And this is where the lack of we need to have that experience. And now you've got number 9. They really have to put that ball back into the opposition half, Marco, as quick as possible. Yeah, and now just a lack. And that was just that could have been easily a foul, Marco, but I think it was a good call by the referee. They just left play, and now it's a Knights ball. They've got 5 seconds left, Marco. 4, 2, 1, and end of the first half, Marco. 1-0 to the Black Knights against Samba Melbourne, Marco.
Yeah, definitely a tough first half there. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the second one.
And back to the second half here for Black Knights versus Samba Melbourne, and we've got a 1-0 scoreline to the Black Knights, and it wasn't an entertaining first half, you could say, Marco, but it was a competitive half. Wasn't many shots on goals, Marco, on both accounts, on both sides, Marco. But we're hopefully that way we can see a much more entertaining, more attacking game in the second half, Marco. So we do want, and we've got Samba that's got the ball now, and maybe that pass should have been left, and we'll cut out there again by Josip. And you've got number 3 here, you've got David on the ball, and what can he do? And great save there. Great reflex save there, Marco, by the goalkeeper. They've actually changed their goalkeeper, and they've given the young boy, which is number 21, that is young Danny
Nguyen.
So they've given him a chance in goal, and he's actually made 2 great saves, Marco. So now what can they do? And this is what we wanted, Marco. You know, this is what we wanted. We wanted a more attacking first half, more entertaining second half, Marco, which we didn't get in the first half. So now you've got Josip on the ball, has a shot. Back to Hayden. Hayden, well done. Hayden, if I tell you one thing, Marco. And well done there by the Black Knights. And I think that Samba in defence, I should have covered that probably. Hayden did his job well. He did try to push the defensive player out, which he did. Yeah, but obviously he had no coverage whatsoever in the middle, Marco.
Yeah, Samba finding it tough. Really, they're not really imposing themselves at all this game. So it'll be nice to see them get back into the game and maybe score a goal or at least create some chances.
Good interception by Josip, and great tackle there by Hayden. Excellent work there. And probably the 2 best players on the pitch, Marco. You've got Hayden for Samba and Josip for the Black Knights. So. And this is one play, and you've got David now on the ball. This is a good physical play. It's a very strong Marco. As I said previously, you can tell that he's built like an outdoor player, and even passes like an outdoor player too, Marco. You know, just his positioning also. But and just unfortunate there by number 9, which was James there, Nicholas. So Jamie Nicholas. So he's been like He's hustled a lot, Jamie. I think that probably for Samba, JB Nicholas, it's just his lack of futsal again, Marco. It's just his positioning probably can improve without the game, because I think that they do have to get back into this game, Marco.
Yeah. Samba may be playing a little bit slower than they'd want to. They really need to try to move that ball a little bit quicker and offer a bit more movement for each other.
Yeah, they do, Marco. Now you've got Josip on the ball here now. What can he create, Marco? He really has to do something for both him and his team. But saying that, it's not always up to Hayden. His players do have to put in. I think Michael has really showed some talent in the first half, and I think that Samba really need that also in the second. That's Michael Klanaris.
I think it's important to mention that it's not important to move the ball around quick all the time, but at key moments, it's definitely critical.
Well, if the opposition aren't applying pressure, Mike, I think that the best thing is to push the ball, because that's where obviously
definitely
you're going to obviously get that space. You're going to create opportunity, because if no one's applying pressure, Marco, which means you've got time on the ball.
But it's also important to slow it down sometimes to regain composure.
It is, Marco, but it's more important to slow it down if you're actually leading a game.
That too.
But if I'm actually winning a game, I'm losing a game, and I realise opposition aren't actually applying pressure, I do want to obviously try to push that ball just to obviously and get into the finalisation area, Marco, and create a chance so we can get back into the game.
Definitely.
So and we've nearly 5 minutes gone in the second half, Marco. We've got 2-0 to the Black Knights, and now this is where they really have to create opportunity. They really do, and I think it's just that final pass, Marco, that is actually letting Samba down at the moment. But you've got but I still feel that they've got the talent, Marco. They still have got the talent to create those chances, Marco. Samba. So, and they've got plenty of time, Marco. Still got 15 minutes left. Plenty of time. 15 minutes. You can, as I used to tell the kids, you can score 15 goals in 15 minutes. It's not football. It's futsal. So, hopefully that they do get back into it and make it a competitive game. So, and good shot there. Well done there by Michael. The play that we were talking before. Good shot there. And well saved there by the goalkeeper from Josh Kovac. So it is a game that sort of obviously at the moment it's probably getting to one-sided game here in the second half, and as we stated, we've got Hayden on the ball now, crosses in, but once again just that lack of support. It's cut out by David. Could be a counter attack now, but missed opportunity, missed pass there for the Black Knights. And once again, the creator in the last pass was Hayden, and he's just got no support. Every time he's got no support in the D, or on top of the D, to just to create that shooting opportunity, man, or opportunity on goal. And good save there by the goalkeeper. Maybe it was going wide, but it was never sure. The goalkeeper for the Samba. And another shooting opportunity, and well placed there by the number 11, which is
Marco Sestan.
And I think there was a bit of confusion, but all fairness to the goalkeeper, he saw that late, Marco, which the player that's marking the ball for the shot has to step up on the shot, Marco, to either block that shot or become a line of defence for the goalkeeper. And also the goalkeeper can't stand in line with his defender where he has to move or pick a side, Marco. So he's got vision of the shot. And now opportunity here, one-on-one for Samba, and just a bit of lack of control there by Nathan Campbell for the Samba. So we've got we've got a 3-0 scoreline here.
Thanks for that, Roger. I barely got that. Anyway, so Samba now moving the ball around a little bit quicker, looking for something, probing. A little bit more rotation.
Just a lack of control there. Just should have maybe just glided down the line just to control that, Marco. Probably had a bit more time than he thought. And once again, Marco, do you know one thing that I don't see in these games, Marco? And Marco, that gentleman again, he also...
Yosip, your favourite player?
I said, when he gets that ball, and he's in the finalisation area, he's either going to do two things, Marco. He's going to pass it for a scoring and a clear scoring opportunity, or he's going to either score himself or force a save. And it was on a tight angle there, Marco.
Yeah, he makes it look easy.
He really does.
It's definitely not easy.
He really does. But going back to what I was saying, Marco, one thing that they lack is communication. In every team, all games. And that's one thing I don't see is communication between, whether it's a coach on the bench, whether it's a last line of defence, is communication with the first line.
Are you referring to Samba or?
Everyone.
Oh, okay.
Everyone, Marco, because in futsal, because it's so quick, you need that communication, Marco. And it's goalkeeper to his first line of defence, and then the first line of defence to the top two, Marco. Yeah, and that's the way the communication should be, whether you're on or off the ball, Marco. And look at the plays, Marco. Look, there's no communication. Come back. There's no, it's pass me the ball. Yeah, over here. That's only communication, Marco, you're going to get. Yeah, it's not you got pressure, push out wide. Obviously apply pressure, step up. You don't hear that, Marco. It's just pass him or pass me the ball. And that's it. And that's all. And that's all you're going to get, Marco.
David Stojic from nearly halfway, well over the crossbar. So Daniel Rushy now looking for something.
Daniel's another good player. He probably hasn't showed his ability and talent tonight. Maybe he's just been closed down a lot too, but he's a player that also can change the game, and it's got ability.
Hayden's clearly
Good one.
trying to assess what to do next. Who to bring on, what to do. Doesn't have too many options on the bench, to be honest. But
No, he doesn't, but I reckon he does. I reckon he's got two players that have probably been really influential, and that's Michael and Hayden, both on the bench now. You've got
along with himself.
Yeah, but obviously himself, obviously, and Michael. So you've got 10 minutes left, Marco. They're 4-0 down. You know, this could be excellent work there, excellent turn, and well finished. And it's good to see, obviously, Ryan. Ryan's a player. You know, he's a player that always isn't missed, and he plays his role really well when he's up target, Marco. He can turn the play, he can have a shot on goal. You know, he's a player that obviously can change the game if he's in the right position and right mood also, Marco. So it's 3-1. They've got plenty of time, Marco. There's just over 9 minutes left, and it's only 4-1 now, Marco. 3-goal difference. You know, even if they can get a draw out of this game, Marco, would be a bonus for obviously for them and for them on the table also, Marco.
Yes, definitely. Incorrectly taken for the side ball. It's going to be a turnover. Rookie mistake, really, but I think Nathan Campbell, the number 2 for Samba, probably his first game. He definitely hasn't played many for him, so I'm sure he'll learn quickly.
Yeah, we're just well cut out there by number 2, and you've got number 15, which is a player I haven't seen much this year, this season, Marco. It's Peter Vuka. Is it Vukadin?
Peter Vukadin.
Yeah, that's pronounced, and well done, man. Marco, once again, what did I say to you previously about this gentleman that just had the last touch?
I don't know, Roger. What did you say before, mate?
Josip, once again, I said when he's in that finalisation area, he's either going to score an opportunity, or he's going to have that final or the assist.
In fact, you mentioned just before Peter Vukadin. I think he might be related to Josip Vukadin.
Oh, okay, so
likely, but not,
okay, yes,
not a definite possibility. Not definite.
I think looking at him now, 100% they're brothers.
Yeah.
So worst case cousins, but
it might just be coincidence.
No, I think it is, but
there's more than 1 or 2 Vukadins in the world, I think.
Oh yeah, 100%. But obviously playing on the same team, Marco, and the same height, and so, but well done there by Peter. Now obviously number 11, which is Marco. So, and Josip, at this stage, Marco, who do you think on the pitch has been the most influential player?
Well, clearly Josip Vukadin, and I'd say maybe to a lesser extent Hayden.
Yeah, I reckon Hayden's playing well. He just hasn't had the support. Yeah. And Marco makes it 6-1, and I'm not even going to say the name. People should already know who it is.
Who are you talking about?
Josip.
Oh, there you go.
Josip there again. As I said, finalisation there, he's going to pass or score himself. And once again, he finalises extremely well and makes it 6-1.
Yeah, he tends to pop up quite often when his team need him, and he's doing
once
a good
again,
job
he's
tonight.
intercepted the ball. Could be a counter attack. It is off to David and chips it. And Marco, once again, he was the assist there. He forces the error. Josip passes it first touch over to David, and David just calmly chips the goalkeeper and makes it 7-1. And this has become a really blowout, Marco. And I don't think that Samba deserve this. Yeah, because Samba are a much better side than this, and they've showed that throughout the weeks of the competition. And I think, but probably Hayden, I feel sorry for Hayden, and I can tell that he's probably frustrated at the moment because he hasn't had that support, Marco. Michael's done some stuff really, really well. Michael has for Samba, and so has I think it's his brother Ryan. Hayden's brother Ryan, and he's also actually played really, really well, and it's just unfortunately to you really have to back up your teammates from the first start of the whistle to the final whistle, Marco, and a lot of these players, probably mainly Hayden, hasn't had that support, Marco.
Yeah, it might be just a case of Samba working well, but maybe not well enough.
Yeah,
up against the top team, really. They've definitely improved, though.
Yeah, they have, and I think they've come up with a more team that's more composed on the ball, Marco, and probably you could say talented, but just in regards to holding possession, Marco, they're able to hold the possession so well in the second half. Totally different Black Knights in the second half, Marco. They're able to hold possession, create their chances. Look at that. Marco, 8-1.
To be fair now, I think the Samba players have
But in all fairness, Marco, if you saw that, he's actually placed that ball between the legs and through the goalkeeper. And what can I say? Josip. But
you don't think that was lucky?
No, there's no luck, Marco. Luck is when it hits the post, hits the goalkeeper, and goes in. That's luck, Marco. Okay. That's just placement. And that's from a guy that's talented. That's not luck. I've seen plays such as Jos or Simonik when we went to the national championships for school, Marco. He had a free kick over in our own half. Everyone who knows him knows that he's probably the most technical player ever to come out of Australia for football.
Are you talking about futsal or outdoor?
No, futsal. And he placed it, and he's just absolutely superb, And when we used to play, everyone used to come and watch him. And this is in the school days, He was just an exceptional player. But as I said, it's all Samba are a much better side than this. And this is what they have to take away after this game, that they're a much better side. You've got Hayden that's probably hasn't had the support, but I think it's
a matter of discipline at the moment. They've let the last 2 or 3 goals go quite easily.
It is,
they're just not defending that. They're just letting it go. Maybe part of them or some of them have given up a little bit.
Yeah, it is, but I don't think so. Like you saw, like Hayden still, he's trying to urge his players on. He's trying to, give them that final call to say, make sure that place is done, and this is where the plays probably.
There's that bloke again, Roger. What's his name?
Josip.
Well done, Josip. Well taken.
He's probably. If you take Josip out of this game's a very, very close game, Mark. Very close game, and that's how influential he is for the Black Knights. He's got good players around him, yes, but you need influential players. And now hopefully he can an excellent work there. Oh, it's just unfortunate there by Ryan there.
Ryan Cherkop.
He turned his play extremely well, Marco, and it was just unfortunate not to finish there, just for a consolation goal, which they do deserve, I think.
Well, they've already scored one.
But I think they obviously need another one just to obviously beat them. Just for their morale, just for next week too, Marco. Because as I said, Samba are a much better side than this, and plays like Hayden and so forth. They do. He does commit the foul. And this is where just the discipline of the Samba players are down 9-1. 2 minutes left. You don't want to do anything stupid either, Marco. In this situation, So and this is where And this is where, obviously, as I stated to you before this, Marco, this is where discipline comes into it. You don't, you're a minute and a half. You don't want to do anything stupid. Hayden just received the yellow card, which he shouldn't have received the yellow card. The foul's been committed. It's in the referee's hands now, Marco, and so time's going down, minute and a half.
Well, arguing with the referee is never really going to get you anywhere.
No, of course it's not, Marco.
It's just wasting time that you don't have. In this case, if you're a Samba or a team that's really behind.
Yeah, it is, Marco. And as I said, you sort of want to make sure that that you've got your full team. Hayden for this team can't afford to get sent off or anything like that. And we'll finish there by who was it? That number?
Yosif's brother this time.
Josip. What's a family affair then, Marco? Wow. Once again,
Peter Vukadin there with the goal. Hard to tell them apart sometimes from certain angles, but they look so alike.
So but hopefully now you've got 10-1 and this, and I don't. Out of all fairness to some, I don't think this is well that they deserve a 10-1 score line, and you've got 24 seconds left, 23. That was just a one-on-one tackle, Marco. It was just unfortunate.
50-50 tackle there.
Yeah,
A bit unfortunate on Ryan Sherkop.
Yeah, just unfortunate, but as I said, you got
Fell pretty heavily.
Yeah, it did, but they want to make sure that all these players are ready for tomorrow, Marco. Ready for next week. Sorry, so and just ball clearance there by Hayden. I think he's a bit frustrated just with his teammates at the moment.
Game, set, match there.
Yeah, but 10-1 scoreline.
Knights 10, Samba 1.
So
well done from both teams. Decent effort. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
And we'll see you all next week.
Good night. We'll be back shortly with the man of the match. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. I've got Josip Vukodin, man of the match. Knights versus Samba, last match for the night. Well done, Josip. You did really well, mate.
Cheers. We started off a bit slow. It was a bit tough going, but once we got a couple, we just put it past them and we kept going.
That was a great effort from your team. It was a bit like a snowball effect. Once you guys got rolling, it just went out of control, and you made it look so easy. What's the secret to the game plan from the Knights? Let us all know, please. We want to try and work it out.
No, I can't tell you that. That's our secret. Otherwise, we won't keep winning.
All right, well done. Great effort, mate. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Hopefully you guys can keep it going, and look forward to seeing you next week.
Cheers. See you next week.